Hello again. We're continuing our journey through the 15 top topics I have discovered to be the most required skill sets for DevOps and SRE interviews as found from LinkedIn job descriptions. I am surprised that Terraform came into number 12. In my experience, it should be top 5 or 6. So we're going to talk about Terraform today. But before I do that, I need to make the slideshow view. That way it's more readable. Okay. In my previous videos, we went through number 22, 123. Today, we're going to do 24. And that's this slide over here. So the question today is, how would you use Terraform import commands, and how would you describe a scenario where you need it? And what kind of challenges could you face in real life if you're going to use Terraform import side by side with your Terraform code? So that's the question. Before I get to the answer, just a quick reminder that Floyd Spencer is my career coach. He has been for years, and he is giving away 1 hour lessons, no string attached, no nothing, to you for your career advice. Please take advantage of that. It will be super, super useful. I know from experience. Moving on to the answer. So Terraform import is used to, so first of all, before you do the import, you have to understand that between your code and the infrastructure, there is the Terraform state files that we talked about in different videos. So hopefully you already know that now. So there's it keeps track of what's in your infrastructure or what's in the cloud that's already there. Now, what if you created a resource using the UI on AWS or GCP or what have you, right? That is not part of your Terraform code. If you use Terraform import from the folder where your code is, it will actually bring in a state of that resource. So let's say you're creating 2 EC2 instances through your code, but there's a third one that already exists. You can use Terraform import command to bring that third EC2 instance into your state file. So now you can control that resource from your code, even though you never wrote code for it, right? Now you have a full picture of your cloud in your Terraform state files, even though you don't have code for the third one in your code base. So it's very common, like I mentioned, when somebody creates or somebody had created a bunch of resources before you got there to use infrastructure as code to create your Terraform resources to Terraform. So you can bring that into your state. That way, once you've imported it, if somebody goes and modifies that particular resource, in this case, the third EC2 instance, or deletes them, when you do a Terraform plan, it will show that something has changed. So you have control over your infrastructure through your code, even though you don't have code in your code base for that particular resource. Now, what challenges you face with that is essentially what happens is people keep making changes to infrastructure. Let's say you brought in the third one, but somebody could be making a fourth one, or somebody could be making a change to a second one or the third one. So if you use Terraform import all the time to keep track of your state files or state, it's it's very challenging to stay on top of that. The better solution to that is once you have brought all your resources into your code base using Terraform import, then you stop allowing people to create resources in the cloud. You have to make sure that any new resources or changes must be done through the code and not on the UI. That's how you face that challenge. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.